Now to new emergency actions to try to slow the spread of the virus while the U.S. waits for a vaccine that may arrive this week. In just a few hours, a sweeping new lockdown will take effect across California on the same day they reported a new record number of infections, more than 30,000 new cases. Those lockdowns prompted by shrinking ICU capacities as hospitalizations surge, with more than 33 million residents affected. California is not alone. Doctors and nurses across this country pushed to the brink. The impact of those Thanksgiving get-togethers still not even clear. And what we cannot forget, the death toll. America just crossing 282,000 lives lost, the daily average now well above 2,000 dead. At the same time tonight, that glimmer of hope with the UK set to start distributing the Pfizer vaccine Tuesday, and emergency approval from the FDA here could come just days later. One thing is clear, it could be a pivotal week in controlling this pandemic. ABC's Stephanie Ramos is outside a field hospital in Worcester, Massachusetts.
Tonight, with the coronavirus pandemic shattering records for cases, hospitalizations, and deaths, more than 33 million people in California are facing strict new stay-at-home orders.
It's getting to be too much. So I've learned, how to adapt and stay safe, and that's pretty much it.
The state seeing a record 30,000 new infections today and facing a dire shortage of hospital beds. Major metropolitan areas are now banning all private gatherings. Our Zoreen Shah is in Los Angeles.
In Southern California, the most important number is 15%. And on Friday, the number of available ICU beds dipped to 13.1%, triggering a massive shutdown for businesses already struggling to survive. You can see the triage of tents right behind me. Hospitals now preparing for the worst.
The new restrictions sparking fierce criticism.
I'm losing everything. Everything I own is being taken away from me. Look at this. Tell me that this is dangerous, but right next to me as a slap in my face, that's safe.
Restaurant owner Angela Marsden blasting the mayor of Los Angeles after her outdoor patio was shut down while a movie crew set up outdoor tables nearby.
I just was so pissed off and angry. I spent 10 years trying to pay off the loan to even have my business, and I was proud that I made it to be a small business owner, and everything I've worked for is there, and I can't leave it and I can't sell it.
For film crews to shoot, they must have strict guidelines on screening and testing, unlike at restaurants where testing was not a requirement. But with the city seeing record cases, the mayor with this blunt warning.
This is the greatest threat to life in Los Angeles that we have ever faced.
In New York, the virus spreading rapidly through parts of Staten Island, some areas with a nearly 8% positivity rate. This defiant bar owner arrested twice for reopening illegally. A large, maskless crowd flooding inside, police shutting it down. The U.S. averaging 186,000 new cases a day. More than 100,000 Americans are battling the virus in the hospital. That number nearly doubling in just a month. Frontline doctors and nurses hitting a breaking point.
We're losing more than we're keeping. I put an ungodly amount of people in body bags.
COVID claiming nearly 15,000 lives in just the past week. Roughly 88 Americans dying every hour.
It was definitely sad.
In Texas, the De Leon family losing their parents, Avelino and Anita, on the same day.
It has no boundaries. It doesn't see color. It doesn't see race.
We're not invincible.
No one is invincible from this. I mean, we were careful. And it still took my parents.
Losing both parents on the same day, it's just simply awful. Stephanie joins us now from Worcester, Massachusetts. And Stephanie, a new field hospital opening today just behind you, and you've learned already doctors are treating patients.
That's exactly right, Tom. Right now, there are 6 COVID patients that are being treated inside that field hospital behind me. As you said, they did open today. Now, this field hospital was actually caring for patients back in April at the beginning of the pandemic. They did eventually close, but they never completely dismantled operations inside in anticipation of another surge. Tom.
All right, Stephanie Ramos for us tonight. Stephanie, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.